We're going to start off, because Noel's coming on in 15 minutes, so we'll do City then with him. We're going to start off talking about Jurgen Klopp after he said goodbye to Liverpool fans for the last time yesterday. Don't really care. Press play.
Final 5 minutes here at Anfield. The entire ground was on its feet, chanting the Jurgen Klopp chant. The cameras zoomed in on him in the Liverpool dugout, and the man himself looked close to tears.
I don't know exactly why nobody believes that I probably will not be a manager again, but I understand, because obviously it seems to be a drug. Looks like, because everybody comes back and everybody works until you're 70-something. I had always the idea I will not do that long. I have to be all in. I have to be the spark, I have to be the energizer, I have to be all these kind of things. And I'm empty.
I'll see you on the other side. We'll say a bittersweet goodbye tonight.
Just there from the Liverpool gaffer, Jurgen Klopp speaking following his final game in the Anfield dugout. What did you make of that? Listen, I said maybe a little bit harshly about I don't really care. I don't really care. I just think so much is made of any manager when they leave a club, unless they've been there 25 years or 20 years or something like that and they've won everything 15 times. But I don't think, I mean, producer Joe was in a pub and he said there was a woman crying. You saw Virgil van Dijk crying. I mean, if Pep Guardiola left tomorrow, I don't even know if you'd have the amount of column inches you're getting for Jurgen Klopp.
Do you know what, though?
Is it a bit over the top, or am I being a little bit
I wouldn't say
unfair?
it's over the top, but I almost feel, and what Pep's done at Man City is, wow, like that's...
Yeah, that is
right.
Frightening.
But I almost feel like Jurgen Klopp has integrated himself with not just the football club, with the community.
Yes, he has.
The city of Liverpool. And I'm not saying Pep's not done that, because he probably has to a point, but I just feel like Jurgen Klopp is like one of theirs.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I mean, what he's done for that club in 9 years, winning everything, built some great teams, unbelievable teams, the football that they play, high energy, the attack. I can understand why Liverpool fans, because they hadn't won a league title before that, and they've had some good... I mean, you think about some of the players that were there before Klopp got there. You've had Steven Gerrard, great, Alonso, Suarez, Torres, Carragher. They've had some good players, Robbie Fowler. They've had some great players. Barnes didn't win the Premier League. I know they won league titles before the Premier League existed, but not one. He's managed to rock up there, transform a team, and made them believe that they can win it, win the league, win the Champions League, win the FA Cup, win all these trophies.
Yeah,
I can understand why Liverpool fans are like gutted that he's going, because it almost feels like he just got here.
I don't know if it does.
It does. It doesn't feel like he's been here for that long.
Listen, one of the questions I'm going to ask Liverpool fans, you can phone up 03717223344, is whether or not you're nervous about what's coming up next, because it is the unknown. You know, when Jurgen Klopp took over, there was obviously a huge amount of expectation because the club's so big. But you were coming in at a club that was not on its knees, but nowhere near challenging, nowhere near the juggernaut that they are now. But now you've got a manager coming in, a bit like, I'm not comparing Klopp and Fergie, but a bit like when Fergie left and Moyes came in, a bit like when Pep leaves, whoever takes over from him. So it's a big ask. I just wonder how the Liverpool fans are feeling now ahead of, well, they know for a fact that Jurgen Klopp's gone and the new manager's coming in. It must worrying, would that be fair?
Do you know what, I wouldn't say worrying, because when Fergie won his title, when was that?
The last one, 2013.
12-13, right?
Yeah.
12-13. The year after that, you finished 7th. Right. But that team was like...
Well, supposedly on its knees. I don't subscribe to that.
Well, it almost was 7th. From 1st to 7th to 4th to 5th.
Yeah, but that's the manager.
Right.
But go on anyway. That's another story.
I almost look at this Liverpool side and I think, all right, say this squad goes into next season. They've got Salah, still one of the best attacking players in the world. They've got Diaz, exciting. Gakpo, Nunez, Alexis McAllister, World Cup winner, going to get better. Szoboszlai, who started off incredible. He's going to get injured. Curtis Jones, Trent, Alisson, Van Dijk, mate, Robertson. They've got...
I know, but it's all down to manager. You see the difference Crystal Palace are playing now under their new manager.
If you could choose to have a bunch of players...
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I expect them to be
okay.
Well, listen,
we'll take calls on that. I want to get as many clubs into this little chat as possible. 03717223344. Liverpool fans, you can phone up and tell us about how you're feeling not ahead of a new season, but the fact that Klopp has gone. Simon John was back alongside Jim White and Martin Keown this morning and said it was a nice touch from Klopp to get the crowd behind Arne Slot in his speech.
Arne Slot, la 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 la.
The most important part of the message is don't dwell on me. Don't dwell on the things I've done. Don't make my successes a challenge for the new manager coming in. Go in behind him, support him from the get-go. And I think that's very generous.
What do you make of that?
I like that from Klopp.
No manager should take the microphone at a football ground and start singing.
No, I don't mind that. Do you know what I mean? He's trying to get Liverpool, again, he's part of their culture, their DNA.
Don't matter.
You've got to give the next man a chance. And
Even you, like if you were down there, don't, you're too old.
I'll take the mic.
No, too old.
No, I like that from Jurgen Klopp.
Let's talk Liverpool. In fact, we'll talk about the football from the weekend. 03717223334. David is a Liverpool fan. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Good afternoon, boys. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm very well. How are you?
That's two legends on one show. I love Mr. Bench. And you, Goldstein, you were my guru of Saturdays.
I'm a guru of what?
Saturdays.
Saturdays.
Why Saturdays?
Soccer AM?
Soccer AM, man.
I
I
mean,
would
do you
get
know
up
how
on
long?
a Saturday after a Friday night and I'd go, whoa, Goldstein, have it.
That's very kind. So, Dave, how long ago do you think that was?
Long time. Plenty of hosts after. But I tell you, sir, you for me are right up there with Chamberlain.
Okay, very kind of you.
Legend.
Okay. Anything else you want to add to that, Dave?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're off air at 7, so the sooner the better.
What happened yesterday, right? City, congratulations. I've heard a lot of people saying stick an asterisk next to the title. I can't say it because we're on air.
No one's saying that. No one's saying that, Dave.
No, you're not, but I've heard it earlier on with Mr. Jordan. No, they won the title, the players won the title, the manager won the title. What happens behind closed doors is down to the important people. Leave it there. Yesterday I was there with the son, Wolves. Listen, it's hard not to get tearful. That man has rallied a city for 9 years. He's implanted pride back into that city. You know, listen, we move on from that and we go to the next man, Arne Slot. I'll never be. You know what? I said to my lad, I said, listen, in your life as a football fan, certain things, Fergie, United, you know, Wenger, Arsenal, whether they'll agree with that, I don't know. Pep, City, certain things you see. You know, I was too young to see, you know, Shankly and Paisley. I could only watch snippets and things like that.
David, is Klopp in that bracket, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a big statement from David.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Would you put him in that?
No.
You just don't like him.
No.
I thought he was going to come to
You're going. So did I. You're going in brackets with proper superstars that won numerous.
Proper. Yeah, he's won numerous.
He hasn't, not league titles.
Okay, but he's won numerous trophies.
Listen, he's an amazing manager, Klopp. I wouldn't put him in the same category as Shankly or Fagan or even Dalglish. Is my view. Ian's a Liverpool fan. He can answer that question. Hello, Ian.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Ian, let me start off by that because you're better equipped to answer that question. They're your team. Would you put Klopp in the same bracket as Fagan, Shankly, Dalglish? Would you do that or not?
100%.
You would.
100%. I think he's been an absolute breath of fresh air since he's come to the club, and the team that he's created with obviously the budget that he's had. I think he's done a brilliant job. So yeah.
Are you nervous about what the future could hold? It's very rare that a great manager leaves a club and an even better one comes in, or even does the same job, right?
Yeah, totally agree with you. And I wouldn't be human if I was saying that I wasn't nervous. I am a little bit hopeful because he is coming into a team that's already built. Yeah, okay, we don't know who's going to be leaving now, but yeah, I mean, I think he's already coming in. The foundation's already built. Klopp's built that foundation. So he's just going to come and hopefully take us on to bigger and better things.
Okay,
yeah,
good call.
Good pull that, yeah.
Let's take as many as we can. Chris, also a Liverpool fan. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Good afternoon, boys. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. You good? You well?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm actually working at the moment. I'm a window cleaner, so sun's out, so it's all good. I am listening to the show, massive fan.
That's nice.
Big fan of you two boys as well. But coming back to the Klopp thing, I think first and foremost, I think sometimes other fans kind of struggle to really look at sort of like our relationship with Klopp. I've spoken to some people who get it, and there's a lot of people there who were like, oh yeah, he's good, but he's, to us as Liverpool fans, he is a brilliant manager. And I think it's very difficult to compare managers from old to managers now because you haven't got all the media elements of it. There's a hell of a lot more that goes into running, because they're massive businesses now, football clubs, and managing all them. The squads are a lot bigger now. So, but I think if you look at Pep Guardiola, Pep, he's arguably the best manager in the world. And if you listen to the interview with him yesterday, and it got played a bit today on the radio, and he was actually becoming upset, emotional, talking about Jurgen Klopp. When do you ever hear another manager speak so highly and have them genuine affection and emotions? It's very rare. So if you just look at that as one instance, that shows you how highly thought of he is, and he's not everyone's cup of tea. He can be a little bit.
Do you know what it is, Chris? I think with Pep, I think he's the rivalry, genuine rivalry there. I think that's why part of me wonders how long does Pep stick about for?
Well, I think even longer now.
Do you think it's just to clean up?
I think it's going to be easier. Well, not easier, but you understand what I'm saying.
No,
a new manager coming in has got to build that Liverpool side.
Again,
Arsenal won't trouble him.
No, we will. But it's one of those. You don't have to build it again though, because the team's there. They're ready to go.
But you know, it's like a new manager comes in.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to build it. It's there.
I know, but players will play differently. Look at Palace, right?
Yeah.
Same team, totally different tune.
But my point is the players that Liverpool have got, they're ready to go.
Okay, be interesting.
talkSPORT Drive, super opinionated sporting debate, Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.